So in the previous session we talked about coal and petroleum, and I told you that we'll discuss some questions and some important points. So let us begin. Points to remember. Formation of coal, petroleum and natural gas is a very slow process, and these conditions cannot be achieved in a laboratory. So formation of coal, petroleum and natural gas is a very slow process, and these conditions like the lack of air, high temperature, high pressure just cannot be achieved in a laboratory. They take millions of years for dead organisms to form coal, petroleum and natural gas. We cannot use all our natural resources forever, isn't it? So coal, petroleum and natural gas are fossil fuels. What is fossil? Fossil is just the dead living organism which has turned as hard as a stone. Important questions. What are exhaustible and non-exhaustible natural resources? What is coal? What are the products obtained from it? What is carbonization? How is coal linked with it? What is petroleum? What are the constituents of petroleum? What is a petroleum refinery? What does it do? What is a natural gas and what is CNG? So I told you the questions, and here are the answers to the questions which I wrote myself. I just memorized, and these questions are not in the back of your textbook. Just look if you want. You will not find these. I took from the middle of the textbook. So if my answer doesn't suit you, you can tell your answer in the comment section down below, and I'll be so glad to know that you have seen my video and given your opinion, your answer to me, to my questions. Exhaustible natural resources, first, are not permanent, while the non-exhaustible resources cannot be just finished by human activities. This is the answer to the first question. Second answer, coal is a fossil fuel formed by the dead remains under high pressure and temperature. Products obtained from it are coke, coal tar and coal gas. Third answer, the process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Coal is formed by this process because coal contains carbon in a large quantity. I have missed an off here, so I think you don't mind, right? Petroleum is also a fossil fuel which is formed by layers of dead animals in the sea, got converted to petroleum and natural gas. Constituents of petroleum are LPG, petrol, diesel, paraffin wax, kerosene, lubricating oil, bitumen and many more. Petroleum is like so many, around 140 substances are in the petroleum. So you need to separate them by the petroleum refinery. Fifth answer to the fifth question, a petroleum refinery is necessary because it refines the petroleum. It separates fractions of the petroleum into usable amounts of other material. Natural gas is another fossil fuel which is a cleaner fuel. It can be easily transported through pipes. CNG is nothing but compressed natural gas. They compress it into higher pressure. The pressure is so high, and they compress this natural gas. So we will take a look at the questions. Here is the questions. You can take a look. You can pause the video if you want, and just note down these questions if you want to. And here are the answers. You can even pause this answers corner and just go and note this down to the questions you wrote down. So I'm just moving. If you want to pause it, you can just pause it now. Fact corner. So these days, bitumen, a petroleum product, is used in place of coal tar for metaling roads. So at earlier days, coal tar was used for metaling roads, but nowadays the bitumen, a petroleum product, is used. So the world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA in 1859. 8 years later, in 1869, oil was dug at Makum in Assam, Gujarat, Mumbai High, and the river basins of Godavari and Krishna. Mumbai High, also known as Bombay High, actually is the largest oil well. I shown the oil rig, right? And in the India. So the Bombay High is so large. Points to be noted. I suggest you to be pause the video and just note these points because they are so important and you can revise them whenever you want. Coal, petroleum and natural gas are fossil fuels. Fossil fuels were formed from the dead remains of living organisms millions of years ago. Fossil fuels are exhaustible resources. Coke, coal tar and coal gas are the products of coal. Petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin wax, lubricating oil are obtained by refining petroleum. Coal and petroleum resources are limited. We should use them judiciously. I wish you all understood the points and I suggest you to note these points and I wish you enjoyed this video. So like and share it. Click that like button and subscribe. I want this to be grey, not red. And be sure to hit that notifications bell. And thanks for watching, my friends. I'm so glad to make this video for you guys, and you can write down your thinkings in the comment section down below, and I will be very glad to see it and answer you my questions in the comment section. So I'm ending this, and in the next session we'll learn more about science. So if we studied coal and petroleum, light. So now next chapter, next session, I may start some natural phenomena. So I'm taking from 8th syllabus first, and then I'll start going to the 9th syllabus. So I hope for the 8th class students this is a very helpful video. So then bye until the next video.